He can turn 12,000 into 5 million, and you can too. You just got to subscribe to his course and give him your email and subscribe to this and join that group and all these things. So just out of curiosity, I joined his group. I clicked on one of his emails, and the subject of the email was, I've just discovered this incredible new tool for finding winning stocks, and you can too. It was a lot of like those like infomercials from the 90s where they keep telling you over and over that you can make so much money, or if you buy their book or their tapes or their VHS tape cassettes, you know, because it was the 90s, and over and over and over. And then they cut in like rich people sitting in front of their mansions or by their Ferrari saying, I never could have dreamed. But then I started thinking, and the whole subject of his email was, how can you find winning stocks? And as I've started this channel, that's a question that a lot of people have come to me asking. I don't even know where to get started. I don't even know what companies there are. I don't even know any companies. And I said, well, that's not true. What cell phone do you have? An iPhone? You got an iPhone? Who makes that? Apple. Hey, what are you eating right now? Where did you get that food? Whole Foods? When you're on your iPhone, who's providing your service for you? Verizon or AT&T? Those are companies. If you wanted a burrito, where would you go? If you wanted a latte, where would you go? You know more companies than you think. So that's step one, is just think very broadly about the companies that you use, because the reality is if you shop there and if you use those companies, there's probably a reason for that. If you're shopping on Amazon, lots of other people are too. And yeah, companies have downturns. Like Chipotle just recently had that whole E. coli thing, and they had like rats falling from the ceilings in their restaurants. But you got to look at it like very broadly, what companies do I know? And when you start thinking of it like that, like in those terms of the companies that you actually know, you'll be surprised how many companies you know. So that's the first one. Just think more broadly. The second tool is a website called investors.com. If you click on their homepage, an ad will pop up saying you can pay to subscribe, but you don't have to. If you just scroll down a little, I'll put a screenshot here. They'll show you the stocks of the day, the stocks that had the most volume to the upside, in other words, that they went up, and the most stocks that had the top 5 or 10 stocks that had unusually high volume to the downside, in other words, they went down. You can then take those stocks and go onto Ameritrade and run them through your charts, click on the earnings reports, and get a better idea whether or not you like the company. When you're looking at the chart, you want to look at like everywhere from the 5-year chart all the way down to the 1-month chart, because it's important as an investor and a trader to know where a stock has been and where it's going, but it's also important to see the immediate short term. If it's about to break out to the upside, if it's about to break out to the downside, if it looks like it's run its course on the momentum. The next tool is a website called stockflair.com. Not Flair like the wrestler, not like Ric Flair, woo! Not like that, stockflair.com. FLARE has a whole list of stocks. You can get ratings. You can confirm the stocks that you found on Investors on StockFlare and see how they're rated on a ratings through 1 through 5 stars. But you can also find stocks there. They have a lot of resources and tools to find stocks that are hitting new highs, stocks that are have gotten really beaten up lately and are way down and are ripe for maybe a recovery or turnaround. So those are the first 3. The last one is Ameritrade. Ameritrade has scanners and screeners on their website. You can search for a whole list of criteria, from stocks that are hitting new highs, stocks that are between 5 and 20, $5 and $10, stocks that are hitting breakouts, stocks that look like they're potentially about to have a breakout. So those are the first couple of places where you can go to find stocks. I know it seems daunting and confusing when you're first starting out. You're thinking, but I don't know any companies. But you actually do. And these resources and these tools will help you find what you're looking for. So I hope that helped. Please like, please subscribe, and have a good day.